Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Eddie Campbell, and I am here with Debbie Wise to celebrate her receiving the Mountain Mover Award for this month. Debbie is a second grade teacher here at Cheat Lake Elementary, and Debbie, congratulations on
Thank you
winning
so
this
much.
month's award.
Thank you.
We could not have thought of a better recipient for this month and to represent Montague County Schools. And if you don't mind, I'd just like to pick your brain a little bit about your experiences here at Cheat Lake and here in Montague County. Would that be okay?
That's wonderful. Yes, that's perfectly fine.
All right. Well, I really like to get started just to learn a little bit about you. And I know you have been teaching for more than 30 years.
Yes.
I want you to think back. Tell me what your inspiration was for deciding to become a teacher. There's so many young people today that aren't even thinking about it. What got you into this field?
My family. My mother and my father were both educators. My aunts and uncles were all educators up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, North Allegheny High School, Moon High School. And I just saw the joy that they got from teaching. I'll tell you, when I really saw that I wanted to be a teacher was when my father passed away. And coming through the funeral home, there were all these students, and they were thanking me for what my father did for them. And that's so inspirational to me, and I don't think there's a better profession. So I learned so much of that through my parents.
That is really a wonderful, wonderful story.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that you had come from a family of teachers, and growing up in that environment, how did that shape you as a teacher today?
I think seeing how my family took the kids to heart, they really wanted to make them love school. They wanted them to feel safe. They wanted them to feel wanted. And I think the most important thing is to be respected. I think when the kids respect you, they'll respect, it just comes back and forth. And I think I learned how to be respectful of students, of their parents, of the school you work for, just all of that. I think that all goes hand in hand, and that made me who I am.
You've done a wonderful job incorporating that into your classroom today. Your principal, Miss Moss, says that your classroom, she describes it, it's warm, it's joyful, it's full of love of learning. What do you think makes your classroom such a special place for students? I could feel it this morning when I walked in your room.
Thank you.
Those students really are in a special environment. Describe that for me.
Well, they're not allowed in my room unless they have a smile on their face. That's the first thing that we talk about, because we want to start our day being positive and being happy. And so I want to make it joyful. I'm so glad you said that, because I want to make it joyful and warm and happy, so they feel safe and they have an environment where they can learn and be happy learning and getting along with others.
Absolutely, and again, I felt that when I walked in the room.
Thank
Now,
you.
you mentioned, at the outset of when we started talking, you really want your kids to feel safe. You want them to feel valued. You want them to feel respected. How do you bring all that to the table in today's environment?
Well, I think it's very important to go over rules of kindness. One big thing in my room is that I know they're going to learn, they're going to have their good grades in all the subjects, but the main thing when they leave my room, I want them to be kind people. And I'm trying really hard. We do lots of things where we have to work together in groups and in teams and learning the differences between everybody. And I think that's important, because we need to make this world a better place, and they're the ones that are coming up.
So let's think about 30 years in this business. That's a long time to be in any profession. And I mentioned less and less people are really thinking about this as a profession, or I like to think of it as a calling.
Right.
What we do is as a calling. So what What has changed from when you first started to today? And really, what's the same?
You know, everybody says everything has changed and the kids are this way or that way, but I really believe that the kids are all the same. They're all the same. They just need love. They need attention. They need kindness. They need everybody to work together, starting from the principal to the janitor to the bus driver. Um, so I really don't. I just feel we should be the same. I mean, I don't think there's any change that I can see in teaching. I think you still teach the way you want those kids to learn and want those kids to be.
Well, if anybody knows, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
You have made a significant impact on thousands of young people and hundreds of educators in Montague County. If think of one or two things that really stand out for you as far as a memory in relation to your work here at Cheat Lake.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so many happy memories that I have of all the children, of the principals that I've worked with, of the people that I work with, of Mon County schools. I mean, there's so many. I really can't just pick one.
Well, what keeps you motivated?
I every morning I get up and can't wait to get to school, and it's the kids. I People say, when are you going to retire? When are you going to retire? And I just don't have that feeling yet because I get up and I want to go see those kids. And when I get in that classroom and I see their smiles, and it just keeps me going.
I just absolutely love hearing that. I love hearing the fact that you wake up in the morning
I
and you
do.
can't wait to get back into the classroom.
Some people don't believe that, but it really is true. It is true.
I understand. I
Yeah.
say the same thing, and some people question
They do.
my
They
authenticity
do.
as well. But
No, I love coming every day.
so I mean, there's just an incredible commitment from you to education and to teaching, and I know you were surprised when I came in the room.
I was. It was a wonderful surprise.
How does that make you feel?
Very good inside, very good and appreciated, and that's a feeling that is truly special. And this day will be very special for me.
Well, that's wonderful. You've had an opportunity to talk to and give advice to lots and lots of new teachers over the years. Um, what's one piece of advice you would continue to give the new people who do choose to become educators?
Hopefully, they're in it because they're passionate about it. If you're not passionate about this, you're not going to do well in this profession. So, a lot of the students that I've taught have come back and they are in college to be a teacher. And they have said to me, I think this is the best way, that they got so much out of me being a teacher and making it fun that they wanted to do the same for other students. So I guess that's something that I've already taught some of them, and that's why they go into the profession.
Well, I've kept you out of your classroom and away from your students long enough. But just a couple more things, really. This has been such a wonderful opportunity to speak to an educator like yourself, one who is a role model for other educators in our school system and across the state, for that matter. If you could sum up your career at this point in time in a phrase or a word, what would it be?
Living my best life.
And why is that?
Because this is what I truly want to do. And this is what truly makes me happy. And this is something that I'm passionate about.
My last question, Cheat Lake Elementary. What is so special about this place?
Oh, my kids went to school here. The people are so special. My team, I can't say enough about my team. We work together so well, and that's so special to me. And they will be friends forever. And that's something that you don't always have, and that's very special here. The administration, like I said, down to the cafeteria workers, to the janitors, to the bus drivers, it's Mon County Schools is just the best county to work for And Sheet Lake is the best school to be in.
Well, thank you very much for giving me a couple minutes of your time
Oh,
today.
thank you.
It's been an absolute honor for me to be here today and to be with you and spend a few minutes with you. And congratulations on your award.
Thank you so much. Thank you.